So as you know, here in the United States, we have this idea of free speech. And free speech comes from the First Amendment, which has a lot of stuff packed into it. But if you look at the stuff that talks about free speech, it says that Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech. And a lot of people take this to mean that they can say whatever they want, whenever they want, without ramification. But this isn't true. It does not mean that every US citizen has the legal right to say anything at any time. It simply means that the federal government cannot make any law that takes away your ability to say what you want. It doesn't disallow for private companies from firing people for saying things that go against the company credo. It does not stop people from punching you in the face if you say something that they disagree with, although then we're getting into assault charges and all of that kind of stuff. But at any rate, it does not protect you at all times from all the ramifications of your messages. So it's important to be aware of both the protections that are afforded by this idea of free speech, as well as its limits, because this idea of free speech is limited. For example, there are federal laws that state that you cannot, for example, say things that incite violence or that incite a panic. For example, you can't yell fire in a crowded room or in a crowded movie theater because that would incite a panic and people could potentially get hurt. So your free speech is protected in a lot of instances. The government cannot stop you from speaking ill of people in the government, right? But it does have its limitations. So you have to be aware that there are still sometimes consequences to the speech that you put out into the world. And we have to take those things into consideration when we are crafting our speeches and looking at the ethics of our speeches as well.